a toast to independence in Rio de Janeiro, overlooking a crowded beach. You could be mistaken for thinking Brazilians are celebrating not just their freedom from Portugal, but from the COVID-19 pandemic as well, with no social distancing and barely any masks. President Jair Bolsonaro himself didn't use one during the short Independence Day ceremony in the country's capital, but he did cancel the usual military parade, a stark reminder that Brazil is third on the list of most infected countries, with almost 127,000 dead. Back in Rio, his supporters made up for the lack of festivities with a rally on Copacabana Beach. Eduardo Oliveira, like the president, downplays the virus. He says it's a pretext to silence Bolsonaro's voters.
Masks are muzzles to shut us up. It's all a leftist invention to subdue the Brazilian people. But we will continue defending Bolsonaro against Congress and the Supreme Court, who don't comply with his wishes as they should.
Not everybody out on the streets is supporting President Jair Bolsonaro. This group here behind me supports the Brazilian monarchy. They want a king. Rodrigo Brasileiro says constitutional monarchies work better than republics, and Brazil, once an empire, already has an heir to the throne.
Anything is better than communism. We've already been through 13 years of leftist governments.
3 recent polls say Bolsonaro would defeat his opponents if presidential elections were held today. But many who voted for him are disappointed with his family's alleged involvement in corruption scandals and the president's lack of response to the virus.
I voted
for Bolsonaro because I was sick of the corruption scandals, but he is irresponsible and has done everything one must not do in a pandemic, setting a bad example. He is unbalanced.
She says the government's handouts during the pandemic have helped boost Bolsonaro's popularity. The president has just reduced by half the emergency aid of $115 a month, which has benefited millions of Brazil's poor. But he also promised to keep paying it until the end of the year, after November's municipal elections. Monica Yanakiev, Al Jazeera, Rio de Janeiro.